Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Johanan in the genealogy of the high priest from the 6th book of the Redemptive History series, the eternal high priest of the covenantal oath. When we look in Nehemiah 12 verses 22 and 23, Johanan was Joiada's son, and he was a 28th generation high priest in the genealogy. He was also the 5th high priest in the period of the post-exile. The name Johanan in Hebrew means the Lord has been gracious. It is recorded as Jonathan in Nehemiah 12 verse 11. The name Jonathan means given of God. Johanan served as a high priest from 410 to 371 BC, when Darius II and Artaxerxes II ruled over many numerous nations. Especially when we look at Elephantine papyri, which are literary remains discovered in the Elephantine island of Egypt. It records that Jews living in Elephantine sent a letter to Johanan. This letter states the following: From the month of Tammuz, the 14th year of King Darius, we have been wearing sackcloth and fasting with prayer. Until this year, the 17th year of King Darius, no offerings nor incense have been offered. We heard of such evil and have sent a letter to the high priest Johanan and his fellow priests. This documents how Jews living in the island of Elephantine were persecuted religiously by King Darius, so they sought out help from the high priest Johanan and his fellow priests. However, they were not able to receive help from Johanan. This is because Johanan was not a godly man. Instead, he was an ungodly man who became high priest after killing his younger brother named Jesus during an argument inside the temple. According to the writings of the historian Josephus, Artaxerxes' general, Bagoses, who had been close to Jesus, his brother, promised him that he would take the high priesthood from Johanan and give it to him. Enraged by this, Johanan killed Jesus, his younger brother, and became high priest. Arguments among priests and murder inside the temple are quite shocking. Bagoses, never having seen such a primitive act of sin, was traumatized and asked, "Have you had the impudence to perpetrate murder in the temple?" Thus, using this incident as an excuse, Bagoses defiled the temple and imposed a tax on the Jews, afflicting them for 7 years. Beloved saints, Johanan or Jonathan's high priesthood was a position given by the grace of God. However, in his ungodliness, Johanan killed his younger brother to preserve his position of the high priest, which is given by God's grace. Everyone, the purpose of a high priest is not to kill a man, but to save man from dying from sin. Thus, Jesus Christ, our eternal high priest, came to this earth and died on the cross to save many. I pray that we will not be like Johanan who kills, but be like Jesus Christ who saves. Daily, let us live in God's grace, filled with His joy. I bless in the name of the Lord.